back to Iron Wolves Productions. Welcome back to Iron Wolves Productions. I have been asked to give a bit of a tutorial on how to do an install of the changes I've been making to Reforged. So, how to install alternative Reforged. Well, it's really pretty straightforward, honestly, because I haven't done that much. It requires knowing where a couple folders are, and so that's what I'm going to take you through today. So what you're going to want to do, first you're going to want to be in the Discord, so let's get that up here. And while we wait on that, I'm going to show you what I suggest you do if you want to have one foot in normal Reforged and 1 foot in this. And basically, what I mean by that is, if you want to be able to just easily go back to normal Reforged, I'm going to make a suggestion on how to set up a folder for that. Now, what I'm going to suggest you do is I'm going to create this in my desktop, but it doesn't really have to be here, and you don't have to do any of this. You just really want to be sure that you've got some kind of easy, organized way of moving in a couple files from alternative Reforged and switching them back out with the normal Reforged files. Because basically the quote-unquote installation simply consists of swapping in files and overwriting them. So we're going to create a folder here on my desktop called Third Age, just Third Age. I'm going to open that. And I'm going to create a new folder here called Reforged. And I'll create another folder called Alternative Reforged. Right. Now, in each of these, you're going to want to create a folder, Data, and then you're going to want to create two folders in Data. You're going to want to create one called unit_models and another one called text. Okay. And you're going to want to do this for alternative Reforged as well. Same thing. So data, and we're going to go into data. Oh, actually, my mistake. Or no, I did it right there. Okay. Yeah, so you want to create the last two inside of the data folder. And it'll be unit_models and text. And I just want to make sure I did that right in the other one. Yes, okay. So now what you're going to want to do, and I'm going to close out of that, you're going to want to go into the Discord. And you're going to want to go into the alternative Reforged server, and I've linked this server in the first video of our of alternative Reforged. We'll have some more in the coming few days, hopefully. I'm kind of hamstrung by the fact that my normal recording software is going through like an update or something, and I can't use it until then. I've emailed the developers of that software, and they said that they're aware, and they'll be sending me a new download link as soon as it's ready. So that's kind of my rate limiting step at this point. But anyway, so once you're in the alternative Reforged server, you're going to see all these text channels, right? You're going to see data, unit models, text, and textures. Now, you're going to want to ignore textures for the moment, and then there's changelog if you want to read the changelog, but I haven't gotten around to typing all that out yet. So at the moment, data has the export descript unit file, okay? And you're going to want to download that. So just out of way of example, I'll go ahead and do that here. And you're going to want to do the same thing in unit models. You're going to want to download the battle_models.modeldb folder. Download that. And then back in here. Now this one isn't actually necessary, but it will give you, this should be a more updated version. It'll show you all the unit stats. There might be one or two that are incorrect at the moment, but it should be pretty well up to date. And it will also give you all the new names of the units. So you want to download that as well. Again, the game won't crash if you don't do that. It'll just, for example, the Iron Swans of Tophalos will still show up as Black Swan Renegades if you don't swap that one out. Okay, so we've got those downloaded. Now, let's see here. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into your, so I'm going to go, and you're going to want to go into your Third Age Reforged folder that you've already got installed. All right, so Steam Apps, Common, Medieval 2 Total War, Mods, Third Age Reforged, and then Data. Okay, now the game already has a export descript unit for normal Third Age Reforged. You're going to want to cut that into, you want to cut that and go into the folders we created earlier, go into Reforged, go into Data. You're going to want to paste the export descript unit folder right here. Don't put it in either one of these folders. Put it right here. All right? Then you're going to want to go back. So we'll go back to Data, and you're going to want to scroll up, find the unit underscore models, and you're going to want to cut this one. Ignore this underscore old dot model db file. That one doesn't do anything at the moment. Really, this needs to be cleaned up, but we'll set that aside for a minute. So you're going to want to get this file here. Cut that into your unit underscore models folder. Paste that in there. All right. And then finally, you're going to want to go into, we're going to go back to text, and you're going to want to find export underscore units. That's this file right here. And you're going to want to cut that. I'm not going to do it because I've already got all my files in place just like I need them. But the one you'll find in here in your vanilla Third Age Reforged mod folder will be the one you want to cut out. And you're going to want to save it back in your, so Third Age Reforged Data text. You're going to want to save that there. Okay. Finally, so you've got all the normal Third Age Reforged files that we are replacing. You've got them backed up somewhere so that you can just move them in when you're done playing Alternative Reforged, or if you want to go back to normal Reforged. You've got it all backed up. All right, so now we've already downloaded the files that we want to install. So what you'll do is you'll go in and you will, so you'll cut the export underscore units that you've downloaded from the Alternative Reforged server, and you will put that, let's see. Oh, I need to go, my mistake here. I need to open this. So you will put that in text. So I'll paste that there. Unit models, you'll do the same thing. So we'll go to downloads, battle underscore models, model DB. We will cut that, put that in Alternative Reforged there. And let's see here. What was the other one? Downloads, export to script unit. That's the last one. So we want to cut that, close that. And in Alternative Reforged, you're going to want to put that just here. Okay. And you're going to want to make sure that that is only called, hold on. I want to rename that. You're going to make sure that that's only called export underscore descript underscore unit. Okay. So now you've got files backed, both Alternative Reforged and normal Reforged files backed up in a nice organized manner. Okay. So when you're doing the the real installation work now is simply just cutting this, or copying this even, into the data folder in Third Age Reforged. So you'll just, basically you're replacing the export to script units file that's normally found in Third Age Reforged with one that I've provided to you in the alternative Reforged Discord server. And so you'll replace that, and then you'll replace the unit models, this file, you'll replace that one, and you'll replace the text file I alluded to earlier. All right. Now, one final thing I'll tell you, and that should be good to go. You should be able to just load up Reforged like you would normally. I'd prefer to do it with the batch file, and you'll be off to the races. One final thing I'll point out to you is that I named each of these text channels for the folder that the file that they contain will go in. Okay, so for example, data will have the export to script unit file, otherwise known as the EDU. That just simply goes in data, and that ends up being pasted near the bottom. Unit underscore models will have the battle underscore models.modeldb, and it just goes in there. You don't go into any further folders after that. Same with text. It's just export underscore units. No further folders after that, just in text. And that's really all there is to it. So I'll get this video posted, and hopefully that will make things a bit more straightforward. At this point, you're not going to see anything in textures for a while, though I am working on a couple of those. As soon as I've got a couple of those things ironed out, I will go through and make a changelog. And we're actually probably going to end up getting rid of the textures text channel, because it's more work than it's worth to just simply do the method of replacing individual files. I'll try to make an actual installation program that will do that work for you. So I think that's all. So if you have any questions, just comment in the comment down below, and I will include a link to the Discord server for Alternative Reforged down below as well. So we'll catch you guys later. Thanks.